How's it going, guys? Right, today I'm going to do my pickups of February 2012. I've got a real mixed bag of stuff today, so there really is going to be a bit of, something in there for everyone, right from the 70s all the way up to today, so all kinds of generations of stuff. And yeah, some pretty cool things. Right, so gonna just go with some random games to start with. So a couple of PS1 titles I got just from a charity shop, I think, along the month. Was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on PS1, and the other one was Warzone, WWF Warzone. I think you can play this on 4-player, so I've just been after a few 4-player games at the minute, so I've not got too many on the PS1, so, and wrestling games are always pretty cool, so I'll give that a go. They were £1.25 from Loros. Right, next up then, everyone over the last couple of months has been bragging about all that amazing stuff they've managed to get from GameStation. I have been to about 6 game stations now across the country, and I do mean across the country. I've been in Margate, and I've been all the way up to Yorkshire this week, and I've been to lots of different stops all in between, and I have not found anything good at these game stations. These 49p deals, I do not even believe they even exist. When I've been in, all I seem to get is like Mary Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 birthday party game on the PS2 for 49p, or 9,000 copies of Tiger Woods. So it's been pretty poor. But the best one I found was actually in Birmingham City Centre Game Station, and they did actually have a couple of retro gems. So I actually got involved in that. So managed to pick up a few PS2 games that were some not bad titles in there, I thought. Global Defense Force first. Now I've seen the new one of this on the 360, and that looks awesome. And I've heard good things about this one as well, so I thought I got that. These were like £5 for £5, like £1 each, which was all good. So I got that. Silent Scope, love this on the Dreamcast. Just thought I'd get a punt on the PlayStation 2. Also managed in there to get Silent Scope 2 as well, not played that. Then Total Overdose. This looked pretty cool because it looks on the back a bit like Desperado the film, which is one of my favourite films. So yeah, pretty kind of loads of John Woo kind of jumping sideways, and machine gun briefcases full of kind of guitar cases full of guns. So that looked pretty awesome. And also managed to find a copy of Guncom 2. Now I didn't actually know there was a second one of this. So again, big sucker for light gun games, so had to get that as well. So £5 for £5, that was really good little set of games. Now on the desks, just as you cashing out, they had a load of sort of boxes with just odds and sods in, and there was a few Master System games and N64 games and SNES titles in there. So I got a couple of bits and bobs, and just thought might as well, because it's the last time I'm physically going to go into a game station and buy an old game, so I just went for it. So picked up a copy of Wave Racer 64, so I've been loving that on the GameCube recently, so I thought I'd give the 64 version a go. Shit Fighter stroke Pit Fighter on the Sega Master System. I know that's going to be horrible, but what the hell, 50p. Also got Global Defense. I think that's a pretty cool game. Can't remember, not played that for a long time. And the classic Operation Wolf as well. So some pretty cool titles in there. Oh, actually one more. Oh yes, Double Dragon as well. Definitely couldn't say no for 50p for that. So that was a really cool little selection of bits and bobs. So that was Birmingham Game Station, was the best one I've found out of the 6 or so I've actually been into. All the rest have been hideous. Right, random Atari 7800 game I bought this month. I found out about this game and just fell in love with the concept of it, because it just sounded so freaking awesome, that someone back in the 80s was like, yeah, I can make this game happen. It is the classic Ninja Golf. So yes, you are a ninja and you play golf. It's pretty much as simple as that. So you're out on the golfing range, and what you have to do is hit the ball along, and then in between you getting to your ball, you have to basically kick a load of guys' asses, and then at the end of the stage you basically go up against like a dragon and stuff. That's kind of about it, but yeah, it's golf, but you kick people's ass at the same time. So Ninja Golf, amazing. It's the only copy I could find pretty much in the world of it, so I snapped that up. That was quite expensive. That was £11. But as I said, couldn't find another copy, and I really wanted it, so I like these 7800. So that was cool. Right, went to a local market a few weeks ago and got a couple of bits and bobs, a few Game Boy things. Got this pretty cool little Asiware Game Boy case. Inside it was fully loaded with Game Boy gems. It was right at the end of the day, and I over-haggled the guy. Managed to get this for £3. So case, original Game Boy, and 4 games and the link cable. It was pretty much just after the link cable, but I'll take the rest. So we've got Tasmania's in there. Then I've got Mickey's Dangerous Chase, and pretty much standard issue Super Mario Land. And I can't get that one out, but anyway, Tetris is in there as well. So it's not bad condition, and again, you know, nice little setup. £3, really can't grumble for that. Also from the same car boot, again, still been collecting Game Boys as well. So got myself an original green Game Boy. This is a really nice nick as well. Still got the original sort of bar sticker on the back there, and the original sort of cover on the back there. Screen's in real nice nick as well. Got that's from a trader for £8. So I think that puts me up to about 25 Game Boys now. So that collection is coming on nicely. Right, moving on then. Did a trade with a guy, Jason, and I traded him his NES 101 stroke AV top loader. Now I have the Japanese version of this, but he had this American one. He was getting trouble sort of tuning it in. I don't think he had a 60Hz TV, which is quite important to get these things going. And again, the Japanese version's it's sort of flat on top. This one's got this kind of bulge. So anyway, I managed to do a bit of a trade for a Sega Saturn for a NES AV. So again, Jason, if you're watching, thank you very much, man. I hope you're enjoying the Saturn. Definitely enjoying the NES. So that's cool. Nice little trade-off. Right, a few of the random bits and bobs. Go with a few more games. I was up in York this weekend, and times are hard for video games in York, I've got to say, and damn expensive as well. I got a couple of bits and bobs, not a lot, and I went to Bridlington as well. So managed to pick up on the Wii Guilty Gear Core, which I've been playing on the Wii. It's actually pretty cool. So I got that for I think £5. Then managed to pick up Virtual Cop on the Sega Saturn. Again, sucker for the old light gun games. So I think I got that for £2. That was cool. And managed to pick up NBA Jam Tournament Edition, boxed in pretty good nick, on Super Nintendo for a £5 as well. I looked through the whole of York. I couldn't find any shops. There was like one guy on the market that I found, and he was pretty damn expensive. Pretty much all of his games were like around about sort of £10 a go. For anything good was a minimum of £10. Like I think like a unboxed Sega Master System 2, battered to hell, was £30. So yeah, pretty damn expensive. Right. A couple of other bits and bobs I picked up from a CEX on Bridlington was Strikeout Battle Street. Never seen this before. Looks pretty cool. 4-player Sega walk-along beat 'em up. So can't really go wrong if it's anything, you know, sort of Streets of Rage-esque like. Anyway, thought I'd give it a punt. That was £2.50. And the last one I got from CEX was Spectral vs Generations on the PS2. Again, sort of fighting game. Seen this one around, looks pretty cool. I've seen it for about £5, so it was £1.50 at CEX, so snap that up. Right, next up, let's go with screens. This month I've been slightly obsessing about monitors for consoles. So it all started off a few weeks ago when I managed to pick up, this is pretty cool, a screen for Xbox 360. Now I got this for like £40. It came in the post, and the woman's like, "Yeah, it's mint. It's all good. It's this, that, and the other." So you know, expecting good things. Opened it, and it was beaten to hell. It was covered in sawdust, and the connection on it, you just couldn't get it going. It was just hopeless. So I ended up. She gave me a full refund, and I've kind of kept it. So I don't know, if I can get someone to sort of look at it, I might be able to get the screen going, but it's got a loose connection somewhere. So that started off my obsession with screens this month. Now, next up, I managed to pick myself a PS2 Slim screen. Now, it's probably not going to be able to see this actually now it's on, so I might as well just turn it off. In fact, I will just turn it off. Anyway, this is a really nice little setup. So it just makes the PS2 Slim into like a mini laptop. Again, pretty portable, and I said it's been cool for sort of in-car journeys as well. I've been rocking out a few PS2 games. So I got that for $17.50 delivered, so that was pretty damn cool. And the last one, I will show you. Probably is going to be. No, I'll show you this. This is one of my best bargains of the month. I've got two. I'll show you this one. This is not the rare. The last one's a bit rarer. This I got myself a Wii screen. Now. So yeah, in-car Wii, and I've been playing this at the weekend. This was cool, so I've been playing my Guilty Gear game. I got this from a website, choices.co.uk, when I was just searching for odds and sods. And they had one of these, and they said it was second-hand. And anyway, it was... Well, anyway, I'll tell you, it was £2.99p. So they said it was $2.99, and that included delivery. So it came to my house. And it was brand new. Basically, look, it's still got the polythene wrapper on the screen. It is brand new. Came also with the in-car charger and all the carry case and everything for $2.99. So yeah, in-car Wii for $2.99. So that is definitely one of my bargains of the month by far. Really, cool screen. Actually makes the Wii look pretty impressive for once. So yes, that is the in-car Wii. It's not the most portable thing in the world, and using the I found that if you're using the controller in any way, it's just you have to kind of like balance the sensor bar on top of it, and it's impossible to play. So the only way you can play is like fighting games and stuff using the classic controller, and that is actually pretty good. So yeah, anything with the actual motion controller, just fucking forget it. It's just never gonna happen. They said we were just trying on Friday, and you're bouncing along in a car, and just the little Wii remote thing is just going everywhere. So with the classic controller though, it's actually really very, very playable. So that's been my little screen obsession. Right, other bits and bobs that I've got. This is cool. I've been after one of these for ages. I got this a few months ago, but I've not shown you guys yet. This is my pink Justifier gun. So for Lethal Enforcers, the classic, you get the blue controller with it, and this is the pretty damn hard to get hold of pink controller. And I got this from Andy from Console Passion when I worked at Replay last year, and he said he had this in a box, so I snapped this up off him and said I've been after one for ages. Says annoyingly I've got two of the blue guns but none of the pink, and you need the pink to play two-player because you have to plug in and sort of daisy chain into the bottom of the controller. So a very rare piece of Sega goodness there. Love that gun. Right, moving on. Okay, this is a bit of a rare 2600 gem that I've got. Now I've not got this out yet. I'm going to do a review on this thing, so I'll just quickly show you today, and I'm going to plug it in another day and show you working. Okay. This is my Hales ROM scanner. This is a cool little device. It basically sits on top of your Woody, and it's a game selector. You can put like 10 games in there. You press the button and it changes the games. So pretty high-tech piece of kit for back in the day. So again, very hard to get hold of one of these things. I've been after one now for about a year. I said one guy was selling one the other day, and I managed to badger him into a buy it now situation. So yeah, I will do a proper review on that probably next week on that. So the ROM scanner, nice piece of kit. Right, what else have we got to show you? Not too much more. Right, probably the rarest item that I got this month. I bought my Atari Flashback that I showed that I modified a couple of weeks ago. Now from the same seller, it was on his stall, and he's got a few, odds and sods, and every now and again he gets something really cool. So I was on his stall, and he had this. So if you've never seen one of these before, which I actually hadn't until this day, I knew what it was but never seen one before. It's a Mega Drive 2 Master System converter. So again, you know, there's the Master System converter for the original Mega Drive, the big sort of chunky one that goes at the top, and this is the Master System 2 converter. So again, really nice styling. Again, goes in with the, you know, the Mega Drive 2 looks. Now these things command quite a high price. Usually on eBay you'll easily sell that for £50 to £100 they go for. Again, a really rare piece of kit. From the back it kind of looks a bit like a really fat Darth Vader helmet. So I bought the flashback off him and managed to haggle him down to £10 for that. So £10 for a Mega Drive 2 Master System converter. Again, very rare piece of kit. As I said, I've never ever seen one until that day. So yeah, that has been my probably about my best pickup. That and the definitely the Wii screen. Oh, definitely my my pickups of the month. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for watching today. Also, just a quick reminder, I've got my next Barcade event happening this Saturday, the 3rd of March. It's going to be at the Font in Leicester. So if you guys are in the Midlands area, you want to get your game on this Saturday, said I'll be probably putting out a few of these games that you see here, maybe even Ninja Golf. So it's all free from 8:30 till 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's a cool night. Come down, and said, you know, we'll have a few arcade games there and we'll just be playing some games. So, you know, about 5 or 6 hours of games, which is freaking cool. So I said I'll be there, and I'll be possibly having another cheeky rum or 6. But yeah, this time I've been practicing my Super Street Fighter 4, so I might not get my ass handed to me so badly. Right, guys, so yes, if you're in the area, come to Barcade. I said if you want any more details, you can either follow me on Twitter, which is Retroactive UK, or there is also a Facebook group which is Retroactive. Again, if you search for that, details are on there. But yeah, if you hit me up with a message on this channel or on my Twitter, I said I'll send you some details about it. Alright guys, again, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the week with some more reviews. You take it easy.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.